Good afternoon, Nada. Can you hear us? Nada, can you hear us?
Hi, hello, this is Nasreen.
Yeah, okay. Are you representing Nada Tariq?
Yes,
Okay, okay, thank
I
you.
work with Neda.
Thank you. So
Neda just joined.
yeah, okay, great.
Now video start. First.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is our last pitch for the year 2021. So welcome aboard. Thank you for all of you being present here today. My name is John. I am heading Ztartup.com here in Dubai. Hopefully soon to be in India and Singapore. So we have 5 incubates, potential incubates of Ztartup.com who would be making their pitches today. But I will run through what Ztartup.com is all about, and then we can have the pitch. Ztartup.com is basically an incubator, accelerator licensed by the Dubai government. And we come under the Dubai SME, and we are certified by Hamdan Innovation Incubator, which is directly under His Highness the Crown Prince of Dubai. We are barely in our first year of operation. Inaugurated on March 21st of 2021. The endeavor of having these pitches is basically to understand any idea, thought, process, innovation, invention that could be incubated by Ztartup.com moving forward. And starting from 2022, we'll be having these pitches on the last Friday of every month. That's in January, it will be the last Friday, so you can spread the word around to your friends and colleagues also. It is not essential that we may pick up every pitch, that is, we may pick up means we may incubate every pitch, but there are certain ideas and concepts which we have, which we want to see from through your pitches, whether they match the bandwidth and the tempo in which we want to bring into our community. So we are sector agnostic, so right from space down to the oceans, any idea is, good for us. Our funding starts from approximately $250,000 all the way up to $1 million. That's the max that we will go into. And as I said, we are sector agnostic, so we could be from fintech, we could be from space, we could be from crowd tech, we could be from health tech, anything that ends with TECH. And we also have a very soft corner which is focused towards films, arts, and music. So what I will do is I will basically name each one of the pitches that are going to be brought in. I will not do the introductions because you will be doing the introductions with your pitch. So starting with Miss Yulia, who's from the Oruru Gold Water. Did I pronounce it correct? Okay, great.
Yes, that was correct.
So we'll have Yulia first, and then Abu Swaleh from Buy Shop Finder. Is Abu here? Yeah, great. Followed by Mr. Ahmed from Bamba Super App. So after that we have Mr. Soban Mahmoodi, who will be online from Behind. Is that pronounced correct? Behind? Mr. Soban, are you online? He's not online yet. Okay.
Yes,
And
that's Behine. Yeah.
yeah, okay, Behine. That's
Daniel for one snap.
Yeah.
Daniel from
One snap.
One Snap. So
Yes.
Daniel, you want to go first, and then
Whatever.
okay, so we can have you
Yeah.
because you are already on. So we'll start. There's a change of plan. Instead of Miss Yulia, we have Mr. Daniel from One Swap.
I need the help of
Yeah,
the
I will
audience.
help.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
I will help.
And I would request all the pitches to be maintained within the period of 3 minutes because the more you extend further than 3 minutes, this is basically an elevator pitch.
Very
So we
quick.
would like you to.
Guys, 3 for you. Look, I got the exact amount. Just keep them in your hand, just for now.
Okay, 3 minutes is tough, but let's do it. Okay, I'm Daniel. Thanks everyone to attend the meeting today. I want to start with a really small challenge. In your hand, you have a classic sachet for ketchup. I won't serve you cheeseburger and fries, so that's it.
Only ketchup
Don't
today.
open anything else. So I want you to open it.
Or try to open, or
Try.
how easy or difficult is it gonna be? And imagine having French fries in one hand and a greasy burger in another hand, and you're trying to enjoy both. Is it easy? You can even
No,
find
that's
that little
common.
slot that opens
I
it up, right?
What's your name?
Exactly.
Amber. This is very common.
You have to use your teeth,
Anti-hygienic,
right?
but very common.
So now they'll realize why I keep a scissor next to for all our birthday parties when the sauce packets are there.
Correct.
It's very difficult to open them.
This is a
Exactly.
4 years old technology, so it needs to be changed, replaced. So the one hand opening technology, this is what it's gonna replace an obsolete packaging system which annoying all of us.
Okay.
Now I give you a sample with ketchup. Nowadays,
Everybody is used to sanitizing their hands, right? So the most common product right now is this one, hand sanitizer, which can be opened just with one hand, just with one snap. We need 3 more, please.
It's fine.
Okay, I'll give away the other ones. I want you to try, guys. Really, I do want you to try.
so again, with this new technology, we avoid
For you guys. This is not ketchup.
all
it's
the
just
main
hand sanitizer.
issue that we physically tried before. No more spill, no struggle to open, no more 2 hands required. 99% of the content of this packaging come out. So no waste, no more mess. All the traditional packaging can be replaced by this technology. What I want you to do is to try to bend it with 2 fingers in this way.
With the on the outside.
Okay, there's a cut there. Ah.
No, opposite.
Yeah.
Yes.
So another thing came out. Yeah.
Cool.
See? Only 2 fingers are required, nothing else.
Well, you don't need the other hands. The other hands can be, in case of ketchup, can be your fry. In case of a lotion, you can bring it directly to your mouth. Cosmetic
This
product,
is-
you can bring directly to your hands.
Anything.
Packaging has different size for obviously all kind of liquid with certain viscosity. I don't go into details because it's a elevation pitch. Imagine a clientele who's willing to invest not only in the technology and the convenience of the product to offer to their clients, but also in a marketing perspective. So everything can be customized. We did already a lot of samples, a lot of different products. So we're looking for a partner to establish a UAE facility. We need machinery. Machinery are patented in 215 countries. We produce the machine in Italy. Potential client, you can see hospitality, food industry. Again, I'm talking about the ketchup because there's another part of our business idea that we'll discuss shortly. The market is huge. We're talking about billions of pieces to be replaced. So there's no industry like this, direct industry like this in the Middle East. Our competitors cannot find competitors. I want to go straight to, okay, in our roadmap we have sustainability because new materials are going to be offered in the market. But I want to go to this point. So, as part of the facility, we want to produce some products that we're going to distribute. At the same time, we can co-pack for major industry. For example, honey producer, they want to pack their product with our technology. They can send us the product, we can pack for them. But this is very interesting product because we are able to produce the first biological, organic ketchup in the world with one robot and pack into this one and serve 23,000 restaurants in Dubai. Only in Dubai, there are 23,000 cafeteria and restaurants. I'm not talking about fine dining and so on. So with the implementation of some machinery, we can also produce our own products. Ketchup, hand sanitizer, and all hotel amenities, shampoo, and so on. I think I finished my 3 minutes.
That's awesome. Important thing about the exclusivity for the Middle East. I think it's important to mention.
Yeah, I mean, there's no machinery in Middle East, and we have the exclusivity
Exactly.
to build the packaging company and co-packing company.
I don't know if questions are allowed or.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Anything on the, like, understand the product, on the channel strategy, like how would you try to, because there would be competition also.
In which sense?
In terms of costing maybe?
Yes,
We have
sure.
we have not seen that. There may be a, this may be at lower cost or maybe at higher cost. Then when you supply this to the market, to the last mile, what would be the channel strategy if you have ever thought about it? Like, how would you hit the market with this product?
Yes, okay, of course. The traditional sales distribution will go from retail to wholesale and corporate.
Okay.
Purchasing department of Emirates Airlines, or any other big, huge corporates. Imagine all the bank system that they need the sanitizer, or Americana who distribute all the brand of the food industry, KFC, McDonald's in the Middle East. So basically an approach to purchasing department on the large scale. Also, we have a division, a sales division to, door to door and offer the products to these 23,000 cafeteria, for example. Going back to the price.
Yeah.
This product costs 2.5 times what you had tried before. But I don't know, when you go to McDonald's, for example, McDonald's give 2-3 sachets per person because all the content inside don't come out. So from the client perspective,
And one usually doesn't even open at all.
there's
You
not
throw it away.
there's not an extra cost. Second, the look of the product. I mean, here you can really use as a marketing tool.
It's premiumized look. So.
It's a premium look. Premium technology, also premium look.
But on the distribution aspect, what I have seen, I come from a medical standpoint, from a medical business point here. What I've seen is you have to partner from the local big players who hit the market. This is what I have seen in my industry. I am not completely aware, but maybe sir can help.
I can tell you one thing. We are in a market with other industry, with other business.
Correct.
If you partner with big ones, it's a waste of time because you know the product and you can, with the right part of our investment will go to establish our own sales team, a huge sales team, a massive sales team that can, because the product talk by itself, you just have to show it. It's easy to understand and easy to use, and it's easy to understand that this will be the replacement of an old technology.
So basically, he was talking about a mixture of one to be a corporate sort of a sales, with the Emirates and the big, and the other the traditional
Yes.
foot on ground, people going.
We can make hand sanitizer for influencer who want to promote themselves and use it as a business card, for example. Or, alas.
Time's up.
Zainab,
I have
you
one
wanted
more
to, yeah,
question.
just one more question.
So to clarify, it's 2.5 times the cost of the original type.
Yes.
And is that the only size it can come in, or can you
No.
make different?
No.
No,
we
we
gave-
can
we showed
go
3 different sizes.
up to this.
Depends on the purpose of
Right,
the
and the
people
quantity
that's
that's
yeah.
required.
Ketchup will be something like this, for example.
Okay, and it's the same thing.
Yes.
And the bigger one, I don't know if you have kids. Imagine having the big one with some fruit puree for your kid. It's very easy, monodose. You don't have to again get preoccupied with
Christine?
having a lot of things on your hands.
Same package, made in paper.
Completely eco-friendly.
So no plastic except the aluminum foil in the food product. So by instance, in the hand sanitizer can be all paper.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Daniel. We'll take this
Thank you,
offline.
Joe.
Yeah.
I'll leave the remote there.
Thank you, Daniel, for that one snap
Thank you.
pitch. We shall discuss this offline once the pitch is over, sometime in the new year.
Sure.
Okay. We next have Miss Julia with Oru Gold Water.
Yes, if we are still within the limit, yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Do we have the presentation there?
Yes.
Yes? Can you open the second one?
Julia.
Yeah, yeah. If you go back to...
Oru.
Yeah, let's open this one.
Yep. Thank you, Miss
Yes,
Julia.
yes,
The floor
correct.
is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. Can I take off my mask?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay, good. All right. I have no idea if you've seen this product before. As fancy as it sounds, we're actually producing the only goldest water on earth. Oro gold water. Mineral gold water infused with actual 24 gold flakes. You may think that this product is something that people would never want to buy, or it's not a necessity, it's sort of a luxurious thing that we don't need, and you will be right. It's not something that we need, it's something that people want. And at the moment, this company is already established in Dubai. We're supported by the Dubai Economy Department here. And yes, we are born in Dubai, inspired by Dubai lavish lifestyle, and we have serious thoughts about expanding worldwide because we have reached a certain level of brand awareness, recognition, and our capacity is at the moment a little bit limited to grow further because we really want to take the world by storm. Can we go to the next slide? So what we offer? We offer a luxurious, completely guilt-free product that is suitable for everyone. Doesn't matter who you are. You're a woman, you're a man, you're pregnant, you're a child. This is the product that everyone can consume because it's pure mineral water and gold, which is, by the way, is in each and every one of us because every person contains 0.0% of pure gold. And we've put together the most precious elements on earth, water and gold, to offer some alternative to people who still want to celebrate their lives, be it a wedding or a baby shower or anything else. You know that in Europe, champagne is considered to be a luxurious beverage that you drink when it's a certain occasion. You raise a glass of champagne to the New Year, Christmas, whatever. We're in the Middle East. We don't drink alcohol, but what can we drink that is totally innocent and, again, as I said before, guilt-free? Gold water, because everyone can consume it in any quantity. And if you look at the history of the product, you can see that gold in its edible form and shape has been on Earth and in the traditions of so many different cultures for over 3,000 years. It's actually mind-boggling how old this tradition is, but nobody even thinks about it if we think about this product right now. Why we're unique and why we want to grow and why we believe that we can really be everywhere in the world. First of all, because we are totally healthy. We make a perfect, memorable gift. We serve a lot of weddings and different events, and we've managed to develop a very particular business model in which we co-brand with the top-tier 5-star hotels, and we sell our water in each and every room of the 5-star hotels. For example, if you go to Emirates Palace, you open the door of your room, you will see the water there.
Explain what's Emirates Palace.
Emirates Palace is I think, one of the most iconic hotels in Abu Dhabi, in the whole world, basically. We have a very simple formula that we've proved to be working. If we place the product in each room, considering each room our own boutique, on average, every room in a hotel sells 10 bottles per year. You can make the math, you can make the calculations. If we start just with 24 hotels in Dubai and around UAE, the numbers of sales per bottle, per hotel can reach really huge figures, huge numbers. Can you help me with the exact estimation that we
Very
did
simple.
last time?
10,000 rooms in Dubai, UAE, can generate 100,000
Bottles of sales. And it's only one of the strategies that we have.
At the moment, the product is sold
Yes.
in the hotels,
In the hotels.
and we have hotels that are around 20, 22 bottles per room per year.
What is the challenge that we have right now? Right now we are limited in the capacity that we can produce. Because, for example, if we want to partner with Emirates Airline, and we know there is an interest in our product, to supply 10,000 first-class tickets that fly every single day, and again, you can see how huge these numbers are, we have to be able to supply a certain amount of bottles for each of clients like Emirates Airline. If we go to the giant like Caesar Palace in Las Vegas, where we also have the connection and sort of foundation for the future growth, we have to be able to supply, because we're talking about thousands of hotel rooms that need this product in every room. And I can tell you that this product is an easy sale, because when you're staying in a 5-star hotel, you always want to bring a piece of memory back home. What do you go for? You might buy some chocolate, you might buy some, I don't know, souvenir that people will throw away. But when you see a bottle of gold water in your room, especially if your flight leaves in 10 minutes, your taxi is waiting for you, the first thing that comes to your mind, oh my gosh, I'm gonna grab this bottle, it has the logo of this beautiful hotel, and it's a product that nobody has seen before. My friends, my family, my colleagues at work, they will just love it. And you can never go wrong with it, because it's really guilt-free. Nobody can get offended with the gift like that. And you can never estimate the real value of the product because it looks much more than it actually costs. So the ideas of how to sell these products are really there, and it's proved to be working. Right now, what we're looking for is just the next phase of investment to grow further and be everywhere in the world. We want gold water to be consumed, not champagne. Let's switch to something healthy. So basically, that's it.
But tomorrow champagne.
Okay, tomorrow is the New Year's Eve. We can afford some champagne. I know it's a very different product from everything and anything, and you might ask how we can connect it to technology, and we also have an answer to that. Any questions in the audience? Yes, please.
This product is already in the market, right?
Yes, it's already in the market.
What is the average price for the customer?
Selling price at the moment, 240 dirhams, if we talk about dirhams.
But how one liter?
250 ml.
250
Yes,
ml.
single bottle. We also have the gift boxes, we have the packages, and we also produce gold dates. It is a complementary product that goes together with the water. And again, together they make beautiful gift for any sort of occasion. And again, we're in the Middle East. Dates are
Sorry,
part
I
of the
wonder how
culture.
many of you are from India?
With gold water?
Okay. One of our brand ambassador is Chris Gale. Chris
Gail,
Gale.
maybe you know. You know Chris Gail, right?
The problem, we're not ready to enter the Indian market.
Because we need quantities, as I already explained. Everybody wants the contract, and they want to be sure that we're able to supply the quantities they need. And now we're limited by the capacity of the factory that we have. Exactly.
It's a very nice product.
And it's
So I have a
it's for everybody.
technical question.
Sure.
How do you infuse the gold into the water?
I
This
can
is
tell
our
you, but then I have
know-how.
to kill you.
Yeah. We can't really disclose this because
So what's the methodology?
the process is semi-manual.
Okay.
And you can consider it as a part of it's not an automated process from A to Z.
Okay.
At a certain point, we have the team who works with the gold, with gloves and with special equipment, because it's so precious and it's so light that you really have to be careful while you're working with it. But that's what brings magic to the production of the product. And we want to make it a part of our marketing strategy to show to people how this magic is born.
So it's going to be a major challenge while you're considering the mass production, am I right? This is
Our challenge is how to ensure the quantities that we want to produce to satisfy the needs of the big customers that are ready to work with us right now. That's the main challenge.
Plus
at the
also-
I
moment.
think it's hygiene while you're putting some gloves and putting something.
When you're eating the cake, how hygienic is eating the
Yeah,
cake is? It's
that's-
made by hands.
Yeah.
Bread, it's made by hands. You go to a restaurant, you eat food. It's all made by people with hands, so it's the same thing here.
Well,
You have
the
a
cake
way
is going to
to-
be get hot inside oven. So.
Yeah, but if you eat sushi, which is cold, and it's raw fish made by hand, again, it's the same thing. You just have to ensure the hygienic process of making it, which we do because you have to follow certain guidelines of the Ban municipality, the health department, and everything and anything. So it's just a basic routine, let's say. There's nothing magical about that part, but again, you have to ensure to make sure that your product is on a par with certain standard. And
But-
So Yulia, is this on a idea stage right now, or do you have a sample of water?
well, we have, yeah, of
No,
course
are
we
in-
do. Yeah.
You are supplying? to-
Yes, we're already supplying.
You're already
yeah.
supplying, okay.
Burj Al Arab, Emirates Palace, Four Seasons.
So your plant is here in UAE, in Dubai?
Yes.
In
and,
Dubai.
And then again, as I mentioned before, now we're looking to expand. That's why we need the investment on board at this stage.
So what's the production capacity right now?
Right
It's
now,
500 bottles per hour, but
Per hour?
I want to answer to the first question. The process, as you says, is semi-automatic.
Okay.
It's automatic until
certain.
the gold is infused in the water.
Okay.
Because the machinery have to guarantee certain aseptic process, procedure, and hygienic process.
Okay.
So beside that, everything is automatic. The machine can make 500 bottles per hour, but manually we can make 60 bottles.
So as a cutoff, your whatever is being produced is being sold?
Yes.
It's being purchased by the market, right?
Yes.
Yes.
There's
We
not-
have no issue with demand. We have the issue with supply.
With the supply.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's how we put it. We have an issue with supply. at the
And
moment.
how many years? How many months? Since operation?
Since 2019.
Since 2019 you've
Yes.
been here, okay.
Correct.
Obviously, pandemic,
Yeah, 1 year.
0.
I would call it 0 because we had some private events. People were
Yes.
still celebrating life. And,
Sorry, question solver.
Yeah, so just one last clarification, husband-wife team or is it
Yes.
Friend-friend?
No.
Husband-wife, okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Yulia, that was that was really exciting. So after Mr. Daniel and Mr. Yulia, the husband-wife team, we have Mr. Abu Swaleh from Buy Shop Finder. Abu, are you online? Oh, Abu, yeah, you're here, sorry. Is this pitch ready?
Next one.
Buy Shop Finder.
Next one.
Okay, so Mr. Ahmed, are you ready? Yeah, okay. So Mr. Ahmed, I'm sorry about Mr. Abu, he will join us later. Mr. Ahmed from Bamba Super App. Bamba as in B-A-M-B-A, Super App. Mr. Ahmed is has come all the way from Senegal in Africa.
West Africa.
And we are glad that he's here today physically present to make the pitch.
Yes.
So all the best. Close yours.
Thank you, thank you. Hi everyone. Yes, my name is Abdul Siam from Senegal. Today I'm here to present you my pitch. And actually we are on the seed stage, the idea stage. We are thinking and we are working to make this product great. So if you can have a Thank you. About to grab the solution. Okay, so everyone is talking about it. You know. Yes. All right. Yes. People are talking about it. Everyone wanna get it. You know, Bamba is for Africa, right? You know, the problem. So people in Senegal, and particularly in West Africa, have a huge problem with transport and transport communication and purchasing basic necessities like food, buying food, paying, making payments online, and paying water bill, water and electricity bill. So the solution. The solution. I think better you operate. Okay. The solution. Okay. A mobile application that will make life easier for millions of users, allowing them, to solve their problem in just one click. Yes. I have found that, yes. Okay. The user benefits. People, when user will download the application, you will be able to make purchase, buy food, make payments online, paying his bill, their bills, and many other things. That's the user benefits. So you can go, right? Okay. The countries, now we are trying to, we'll start in Senegal, firstly, in Gambia. After we plan to expand in other countries in West Africa. And the West African countries are 16 in numbers. Okay, so we have competitors like in Senegal, like Orange Money, Tigo Cash, Wave, and Expresso. That's the main competitor that we have. The revenue model. So we hope we'll take commission from every transaction that we make. for example, if a consumer order food online, we have commission. If he order a motorcycle or a bike, we take 10 to 15% commission. If we make payments online, we also take commission. That's the revenue model. Okay, if you can go. Why now? Because the West African market is growing. We 46% user rate in Senegal alone, and we hope to expand, more. Okay. The market size, the West African market we have 300 million people in the West African market. So, okay, we have 300 million users in the West African market, and more than 300 million daily users of internet. Okay, and we hope. With this application of 400 million of inhabitants and more than 300 million, internet users in West Africa are huge, and we have a huge potential, there. Okay, so you can go. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much for your time, and I hope that if someone has a question. Okay, thank you. Yes.
Do you have a prototype of the app? Have you tested it out, or what stage are you at?
No, actually, we are, as I told you, at the seed stage.
Yeah.
Yes, we are thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yes, and we want to cooperate and find partners.
Okay.
With who? We don't work with them. Now we are thinking, and we want to make it great.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are. That's why we came here to find potential partners, people who will be interested in this project. So we are just at the seed stage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have an MVP ready, or
We are.
Yeah, that was the question.
Okay. So we are at the seed stage, idea stage,
okay?
and we are working on the product.
No samples, nothing.
Actually, that's why we are here.
Okay.
Okay. We are here to find partners, and
Develop
to develop the product
from scratch.
From scratch.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. With mentors, that's why we came to Ztartup. And we think that your incubator, Ztartup is an incubator, a well-known incubator here in Dubai. So we hope that they will help us, to make this product great.
So Amadou, are you alone or you have a team?
Yes, I have, actually I'm in Dubai alone, but I have assistant and, we have three,
Okay.
2 women and I, so we are just three.
And
For the beginning.
And you're based in Senegal? From
Yes,
where?
yes. Actually, we are based in Senegal.
Yeah, Senegal from where? Which is the...
Senegal from?
In Senegal, where are you based?
Dakar, the
In
capital.
Dakar.
Yes, I think you know Dakar.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
Dakar, yes. So basically, mobile application has good, bright future in West Africa.
Okay.
And
And in West Africa and specifically in Senegal, where you want to seed this project, are there any competitors in the similar line?
yes, we have in the market, yes, but the product is different because we are planning to develop this super app. Why super app? Because with this app you could do many things.
Okay.
Paying online, paying services, bills, electricity and water bills. If, for example, so you want to send money or receive money, you could do it with this app.
So are you the tech person in this, or is the ladies involved?
If the ladies are,
No, who is the tech? Who's the tech person? Who's doing the coding? Who's doing the background algorithm workings and all?
yes, I must.
You are the one who's doing it. Okay. Okay.
It's only in idea stage, or we develop something, some prototype, or not.
We are on idea stage. That's all it is.
So we'll develop it.
We gonna develop, And that's why we came,
Sundar Pichai has funded
to
Danzo.
help us.
And
develop
Danzo
this
is the
product,
super app.
together. And I hope that we'll find partners.
Sure. And it's
Yes.
directly by Sundar Pichai funding,
Okay.
not from Alphabet.
Yeah. So is there any other questions to Mr.
Any more
Amadou?
questions? Thank you. Thank you for your time, and thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Amadou.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Amadou, from Bamba Super App. And what does Bamba mean?
Bamba, it's people who influenced me in my life.
Ah, okay.
A great person.
Okay, okay. Good name. Good name.
Yeah.
Sounds very.
Yeah.
I saw the name of the competitors, but Bamba.
Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.
So thank you, Mr. Amadou. His name is actually Amadou Yan Tiem.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so that's quite a mouthful to pronounce, so that's why I shortened it to Amadou only. We next have, are we going into Mr. Abu? Yeah, okay. So Mr. Abu Saleh next is live from Buy Shop Finder. Okay. Huh? Is that a different name? I was given Buy Shop Finder. Let's just see the. Ah, okay. Okay, great. So floor is yours.
Thank you. Hi.
Wait, let the PowerPoint.
Hi, we are now shopping online and offline. So we have 2 minutes. If you go into shopping, we have a certain groceries. I think we are surrounded like a huge hypermarket and supermarket. So we need if you go into grocery shopping, you have 7 to 8 products, maybe 10 products. How do you choose the best shop? Now everyone wants to save money and time. So this is our product by now. You add your needs, just one click. You can get just one click you get the best choice. So this is a mobile application. It's live now. Pick your button. You can choose the best shop based on the time to travel and price and saving amount. Okay. In choosing the best shop, it's difficult. Comparing all offers and deals and the time to distance to travel and other things. So our app is just solving that. And the other side is retailer side. They are spending lot of amounts to spending their marketing their offers and deals. So, now we just launched it in December. We get 3,000 users within 1 month, and we get a grant from Kuchak University in last 2020. Yeah, our revenue model is every registered store have a subscription cost. That's one of our revenue model. And our market validation. Now in Dubai, in GCC, 1.8 million printed flyers are distributed in every year, and Dubai only 1 lakh something. So, and retailers are also spending other channels, influence marketing and social media and radio, TV, newspaper, and WhatsApp broadcasting also. So, our competitors are Fair and Default. They are just digitalizing their printed flyers. We can even using the applications, we consciously making the decision this is the best shop. But that decision we know that's end up with a ambiguity. So our product, our competitive advantage is we are a first world first smart offline shopping list. If you feed your needs, the app will show you the best choice, best shop, and the retailers can ensure the traction also. Last week we are partnership with a team Capella. They have they have a 2,000 groceries network. So just look at this. Then we can execute the 10 minutes delivery also just within few minutes. These are go to market. The go-to-market strategy. First, we are tie-up with the groceries. Another one is B-class supermarket and product manufacturers and A-class hypermarket. These are go-to-market strategy. This is our team. And he's a developer also. He's a 12 years experience. I am starting and I am now carrying a broad manufacturing, distribution business also. We don't buy any products or sell any products, but we have a percentage of the deal. Because any person, we have we feed him, we shopping every products or grocery shopping is like that. If we choose the best price for consumer, where you want to shop, that's your concerns. You have a price concern, you have a distance or delivery timing or product availability. We choosing the best price for shopping. That's why we have a percentage of.
I have a question.
Okay.
Okay. I personally shop groceries online. Very often.
Still online. I should have come to home. So,
That's okay.
yeah, we will wait here a bit. I finish the call and be comfortable enough to wait in the taxi because I can't wait in the taxi line on the line. Yeah, that's how we're going to do it.
Put it on silent mode. No? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's alright.
So my question is, online right now you can choose different shops and the groceries from each shop. Again, as you say, the best price, the best timing for deliveries, this and that. However, I have to pay for delivery for every shop my groceries come from. In the end, it's a hefty price tag on just on deliveries because every shop charges for delivery separately.
Okay.
How do you solve this issue with your app?
We know it's offline only.
Okay.
We can coming to online also. If you feed your needs, just feed your needs like this. And if you feed your needs, the milk, yogurt, eggs and butter. That's all. If you feed your needs, pick shop button. Now it's showing offline shop only. We are afterwards we are partnershiping also online. So we get also plugins in online shopping, InstaShop or anything.
Okay, but still I didn't get the answer. How
okay.
do you charge for shipping for once you are online?
No, it's not like that.
Actually,
It's not like that.
It's not like that. Yeah, we are actually promoting the platform for a user. Where can I get the best products for the best price?
Okay, so you don't,
Okay.
I cannot place the order directly through
No,
your
no, no. We are giving the decision making like that. Okay.
okay.
Okay, best decision.
It's a promotion.
I have online stores and offline stores.
Understand now. Yeah.
You
now
put
I-
all the
sorry,
promotion
I
in the market
misunderstood that.
together
I
and you
thought you
show
could
to it.
do groceries right there through your app.
Yeah.
You just have the.
Okay, these are all the platforms offline. There were shops and in online there were platforms.
Okay.
For the user, they get that best decision for what I have to purchase.
Okay.
Okay, the delivery system and all the other things are coming under their property.
Okay, for example, if I go to your app, I will know if I have to go to Carrefour or to Lulu or
Yeah.
to Waitrose, where to go
Yeah.
for better experience.
Yes, yes. We will show you that it depends upon your need, your price, and your distance, etc. like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Understand. Thank you.
Okay.
Got it.
Any other questions?
Yes, actually, I didn't understand the revenue model.
Revenue model.
It's like a platform, sorry, it's like a promo platform. Like, I would like to promote my products. So I will pay you. It's like that.
If you are a supermarket or e-commerce store, we will bring a percentage listing fee, subscription fee.
Okay.
We are consumers or users. They will making a decision.
Right.
We redirect it to your shop.
It's like that. Okay. Yeah, I got it. It's a person who is the same platform. Yeah. But they are
Who will pay that transaction? Me or you, the customer or the
restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got it.
So we'll take the technical questions offline once the pitches are there. Is there anybody else needs clarification?
Mr. Pusati.
Okay. Okay. So thank you, Abu. Thank you, Abu. So it's, I just want to clarify again, is it buy now? Did you say buy now? Buy now, N-A. It's B-U-I-N-A. Okay. Okay. So just one more clarification, Abu, is this launched in UAE now?
Yeah,
It's
we
been
have
launched.
3,000 users.
So as an e-commerce platform. Then?
It's an offline shop selecting platform.
Yeah, but you have launched it in UAE under license, specific license?
Yeah, we have a DD license.
You have a DED license, okay. Yeah, so we'll discuss this offline. Okay, so after Mr. Abu Swaleh with Buy Now, we now go next to Mr. Soban Mahmoodi.
Yes.
Mr. Soban, are you online?
Yes.
Yeah,
Can you hear
great.
me?
Yeah, great. So the floor is yours, Mr. Soban.
Just wanna. So can you share the presentation or should I do it myself?
Behind. Joey, behind. You have the presentation. Share screen.
Should I do it myself?
No. You have to do it. Okay, let him do it.
Let him do. No, he can only operate that. Let him do.
Maybe I can share it as well. If it's...
He can't share.
You can see?
They will be disabled. Only those.
There's an idea for software development, something more convenient than Zoom.
That's true. Wasting lots of time. I'm confused.
So when you can share your screen, is it a problem?
Ah, it's okay. So.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
we can see the screen
Nice.
now.
Okay, great, thanks. Thank you for having me. So my name is Sopan Mahmoudi from Behile, which is called, actually it means, it's a Persian name for optimize or it's not to waste. So we are a process sustainability startup, anti-food waste. So let's give some background on myself. I've been in the Netherlands for 10 years. I started to work there. And then suddenly I got acquainted with this word of food waste and sustainability, and then we realized that we don't have big players in the Middle East. So that was the reason that I came back to Iran, and then we did a pilot and it worked. So now we are thinking to scale it based on UAE to the whole Middle East. So that's the idea. And what's the idea exactly? So let's assume that you are a bakery, for example, and you produce like 50 breads, lots of breads, and then you will sell 40, and then you will have 10 extra as surplus food. But what happens for that? It's going to be waste, right? So we are working on those kind of products. In bakeries, FMCG for almost to expired products, or cafes, hotels for, let's say, edible food. But what was the problem actually? Yeah, but the problem was that 1/3 of all food is wasted in the world. So if we consider that as a country, we can say that it's the third country, largest country after China and the US. And the problem in UAE is that this amount is huge. Almost 40% of food is wasted in the UAE, especially 60% in Ramadan. And it's a huge number in terms of money, almost 3.5 billion a year. And apart from that, we have 10% of world greenhouse gases produced by food waste. The other problem basically is the food prices, especially during and after this pandemic. We see that prices is soaring, and also food security, right? So we can solve food security also by getting unsold food into the process, and then use it and then solve partly the food security problem. So. And our solution was a digital marketplace, where on one side you have restaurants, cafes, supermarkets, hotels, fruits, let's say stores, and then on the other side you have normally just ordinary people, and then you will provide this kind of product at a reduced price. So then you will have affordable food, less CO2 by saving one bag of from this application. You save almost 2.5 kilograms CO2, and also that feeling of saving the food. So Behine is basically a mobile application B2C to B, but currently it's more B2C, and we are connecting these two sides. And the vision basically is a world where food produced is food consumed. And our mission now is focused on the Middle East, not only for stores, but also to educate people in households, in companies, to waste less. And the business model is working like, so as a store, at the end of the day, you will see what kind of products you have. You will see that you have probably different kinds of products. For example, in a bakery, you have some breads and cake, and then you will put in a bag, and then customer will pick it up at your door. To make it more clear, let's watch this video. I hope it works. It's in Persian language, but we translate it by subtitles. So I hope it's more clear now and then you could hear it. Just some figures about the pilot that we did in Iran. We deployed the platform in Iran in two cities, basically Tehran, which is capital of the country, and Kish, which is an island, just 20 minutes, it's really close to Dubai, just 20 minutes, 15 minutes, something. And it's comparable basically to Dubai area in terms of weather and facilities. So we did this pilot for 7 months. So in the next slide, I'll show what was the figure, and we have basically some examples here. So this is, for example, a safe bag. So we don't say sold bag, we say safe bag. In Tehran, we see different products in it, and this is also something in that island close to Dubai. These are sold by 1/3 almost. So who are users? Mostly environmentalists, primarily women as the main basic customer, and also families with kids. Kids really like that concept of being surprised by different products each and every time. So we could have like 40, 50 stores, 11,000 users, and more than 2,000 meals was saved. And we could prevent basically 8 tons of CO2 reduction from the area. And we have also some trends in terms of traction, and we had like almost 500, let's say, packages saved per month, and this generated some revenue, some transaction for us, like let's say $10,000-15,000, let's say, if you don't, because this is total, if we translate that to dollars, but this is transaction, right? And we basically deployed different marketing strategies. The most effective one was social media for us. But now for the Middle East, the market size for the Middle East, we have like more than 200, let's say 50,000 stores, different stores in the Middle East, and 40,000 are, let's say, our market share that we can focus on those. And if we multiply by the commission that we take from the stores, because that's our revenue model, then we will reach to this 48, let's say, $1 million per year as their revenue. And basically we need some investment to scale to reach like 1,000 meals per day, so we can save this amount at the end of the year, after 1 year from now. And the money that we need will go basically mostly to human resource and marketing, like 67% for human resource, and about 30% for marketing, and then we have some 6-7% as overhead. And this is the future development plan. So this is the map of the Middle East that you see. So we have like a plan for 3 years to expand and scale in different countries. Like in the first year, we're going to focus on UAE, Turkey, and Iran, and then for the second and third year to other countries. And we have some numbers that we have to reach at the end of the year. About the competitors, we have some competitors in the world and also in UAE. So Karma is one of them, is working in UAE, but they have different business model. And we have also Too Good To Go and Karma. So as a big, let's say, players in Europe, and then they move to US and Canada. And like we can have also their valuation, and but basically the history of this kind of platform are not more than 4 or 5 years back. And we have also a team, so the technical team will base here, and we will have because this is the Iranian team, and we have marketing guy. These guys have worked in different startups. And for UAE, we have 2 more people as a marketing guy. So Stefan Yannick will help us. He's been there for 10 years as a marketing team member. And Fardad Zan is also a senior manager in Karim in UAE. So we'll have those guys on board as well. I hope that I was on time. I don't know, but so this was the presentation. If you have any question, I'm happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Sohan. Is there any questions for Sohan? Sohan, one question that I can ask is, what does behind mean?
Yeah, that means it's better not to waste or optimize. It has both names. So that's the art of Persian languages. Basically, it's in Persian language it can mean optimize on one side, and it's also some sort of sentence if you compress it. So that's a language matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the second question that I have is, do you pay the suppliers or the vendors who give you the extra food, or how is it sourced?
So we have, stores. So they will give them a panel. So they will set it themselves.
Okay.
How many bags do I have? At what time I want to, give it to the customer, and the customer will order beforehand, and then they will show up there at the time that they identified on the platform, on the panel, basically.
Okay, so the customer goes directly to the store and picks up the extra food. So does the customer pay to the store for that extra food?
No. They will pay to us, and then we will take our commission and then pay it to the stores. We are also working for delivery service, but we are in a hurry because that's not that important for now.
Okay.
Because we want people go there, and then make some, incentivize. Let's say for the stores, it's better to go there, and then if you go there and then take, your bag, probably you will buy some other stuff as well that you need. So you don't buy from other stuff, you will buy from that store. So that's an incentive for that store. That's why we don't really want to speed it up. But developers are working the back end, and it's ready. For example, we can just call API from carrying platform. For example, hey, can help us for delivery? That kind of.
So that means the customer needs to download your app, and that app needs to be there on the mobile, and he or she identifies then what is the type of store that he or she needs to go to, and see that that particular bag is available.
Exactly. So they will download it. It's now on the market. You can check it, and then based on their location, it will show the closest stores, and then you see what you want.
What is available?
Different filters.
Okay.
And then you pick it up. One more point was also something like, after food sector, we will also go to flower market, which is also, there is also huge base in that market as well.
So right now,
same model.
So right now you're focused only in Iran, and you want to expand towards UAE? No.
Yes. So what we did for Iran was sort of pilot for us.
Okay.
To see whether the model works or not. So we have now 2 investors in Iran, but we didn't say yes yet. So it's better for us as actually our aim to come to UAE and then have investors there if they want, and then scale it from there, to the whole area.
Okay. Are there any more questions for Sohan?
Yeah. So I'm asking one question, like, are you charging one $1 as a commission per one meal?
Yeah, that's the average, right? So
seems to be a little higher inside, am I right?
Sorry?
You're charging $1 as a commission per meal? Am I right or not? I'm right.
Yes.
The question is, he's asking, are you charging commission $1 per meal, per bag?
Yeah. It depends on on the price of the bag, of course. But that's the average basically commission that we will take from the stores. So for example, if you have, for example, a bag which is €5, but the original price was $5, for example, and the original price was $15. So we will charge them almost $1, and then the rest will be for the store.
Okay, it depends on the products. It's going to be.
Yeah. Basically, it's gonna be something between 10 to 15%.
Yes, that will take it down. Okay, so
almost 15% gonna be for the condition.
I got it.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Soban. We'll catch up with you in case there are any more questions offline. Okay, thank you so much.
Sure, my
Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank you. So that was Mr. Soban Mahmoodi from Iran with Behind. The last presentation for today is Ms. Nasreen on behalf of Ms. Nada Tariq from Minty. Is Ms. Nasreen there?
Yes, I'm here. So I'll just share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
That's the pilot. Okay. Okay. So thank you for this opportunity to present our mental health solution app, Minty. There's a story behind the name. Minty is something that we consume here when we have a little bit of mental problems, and it gives us clarity, but it also stands for Mental Insight Therapy and Education app. We all know that mental health issues are rising in the region. I don't have to go into these statistics, but especially with the pandemic, there was a spike in mental health issues. There are a bit of higher rates here for the youth and the expat community because of things like loneliness and lack of support. The problem with the mental health is that there's a low number of psychologists and psychiatrists per patient, especially in the Middle East, where we live, and also the high cost of therapy. And if you do call to get an appointment, you could be put on a waiting list for like 6 weeks. So what we want to do is we want to solve this problem by first addressing the issue that a lot of people don't know that they have a mental health problem. They think what they're feeling is just normal, a way of life. But we want to tell them that it doesn't have to be that way. We want to create awareness that this is a problem, and because it's a problem, there's a solution to it. We want to provide education so that they can help themselves through some self-help and well-being programs on our app. But also we want to give access to therapy. And because there's a shortage of therapists, we will provide therapists that are not confined to the geographical location of the user. So as long as they match the therapist and the user match and the language matches, they can use, and it's good for the therapist. They can have clients in other locations and for the user. What we're offering is an application that, one, is for adults, and second, it's for teenagers, because we've noticed that the teenage population is very underserved, and also the mental health issues that teenagers are facing today are very new because of changes in social media, body image. They have different mental health issues than what we were used to. So we want to provide something that they can use for their mental health needs. What is the benefit of Minty is that, yes, it gives you accessibility, but it also gives you anonymity. There is stigma with mental health. Going to a therapist, being seen in a therapist office still has stigma with it, and it prevents people from seeking help. We want to give them the opportunity to seek that help in the safety of their own homes, so they're in a safe environment and they'll feel more comfortable connecting with the therapist. And also, they will get self-help programs on our app. This self-help will give them like the opportunity to track their habits, track their sleep, do it themselves. So if they don't need to see a therapist, they can monitor their mental health well-being and become better. This is our business model. It's freemium to premium. So once they download it, they will have free content, but they can subscribe for extra content. And then there's in-app purchases, which are like therapy sessions, and later on we will also be providing supplements like nootropics. One thing we do get asked is about artificial intelligence because we are an app. Right now, we would use providers that have already developed their artificial intelligence in facial recognition software and voice recognition software. The other thing is that for decision support for therapists, they because most AI models that are very accurate have low transparency, so they're not very comfortable to use it for diagnostics yet. But with more data, we hope to get there. We don't have a full MVP, but we do have a prototype, so you can get a feel for the user experience and the interface. These are just statistics for the geographies that we are going to be targeting, the UAE and GCC initially, and then expanding to Turkey and Egypt. This is where we want to fit in the therapy and well-being app space. So we want to be balanced between well-being self-care and therapist-guided therapy sessions and person-to-AI solutions. This is where we are right now. We're in the funding stage. Like I said, we have the prototype, but we need funding to develop the app. Development will be outsourced. This is our team. Dr. Sarpar, myself, and Neda, and Dr. Irma, who is in San Francisco, so due to timings, she couldn't be here, but she's our clinical lead, our clinical psychologist. This is our advisory board, who between them have a lot of experience in health tech and in the region and outside. I'm hurrying up because I'm aware of the time. And we're asking for funding to spend on the marketing and advertising. Most of it will be marketing and advertising and app development at this stage. Thank you.
Thank you, Nasreen. Are there any questions? So Nasreen, I see you have Sophie from NAFTA in your advisory team. So very
yes,
good.
Yes, we are so lucky to have her on our advisory board.
Yeah, very true. Any questions specific? Everybody seems to be mentally very...
You're too scared. I'm not a psychologist. I won't analyze you.
Nasreen, can I ask a question?
Sure.
What's the average price tag for any additional services that a user can get through the app?
We're not sharing that information right now. So we can share that offline.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, okay.
Nasreen, I just have one question from my side. Is the app officially launched, or is it yet to be in the process of being launched? As you said,
No.
you are looking for funding. So, is there any target dates?
We need to develop the app. Right now, we only have the prototype ready.
Okay.
So it's not launched. We hope to have the beta version ready for launch in the first quarter of 2022, and then we'll onboard some users. But right now, it's just the prototype.
And
Hi everyone, I just want to add one more thing. It's important to mention that this is African, by the way, so I'm one of the team members. We are also now working with the Health Authority for them to become the validation clinical site for us to be able to bring into the UAE as a first place in the partnership with the DHA.
Okay, I was just about to ask that question only, whether you have got the validation from the DHA. Okay, great. So we will take this offline down into 2022, early 2022, as soon as we get a few technical questions in place. So thank you so much, Nasreen. This is with Menti. So Menti means as in mint tea, or as in Is it one word?
Well, it's an acronym for Mental Insights Therapy and Education app. But I mean, where I'm from Bahrain and Turkey and Egypt, we all drink mint tea to clear our minds. So I think it works both ways, right?
Yeah, so great, good name. So thank you so much for the team. I will wind up today our presentation. This was, we had Mr. Daniel with OneSnap, Miss Julia with Oru Gold Water from Italy. Both of you are from Italy? Oh, great. Oh, you're Russian. Okay. And Mr. Daniel? You're from Italy. Okay, great. So Mr. Daniel from Italy, Miss Julia from Russia, Mr. Amadou from Senegal. We had Abu Saleh from India, Soban from Iran, and Miss Nasreen. Are you from Bahrain?
I'm originally from Bahrain, but the company is based in the UAE.
Ah, okay, great. So are you right now?
International.
Yeah, so are you in Bahrain right now or are you in UAE?
We're in the UAE.
You are in the UAE right now. Okay, great. So we had quite a few eclectic mix of nationalities from all over the globe today. This, as I said, announced earlier, this would be our last pitch for Pitch Thursday. From next month onwards, we will be having the pitch Friday, which will be the end of the last Friday of the month. And we will sum up with each one of the pitch presenters early next week, and we will take it forward with any technical questions and formalities that needs to be processed further. Okay, thank you so much, and it was a pleasure having you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And wishing you all a very happy New Year.
New Year.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we'll be in touch. Ah, yeah, okay.